So, if we want to get rid of stuff here real quick, we'll make that one go away. Put that nerve. There's your medial antebrachial cutaneous that you've drawn so many lovely times. We can hide him out. So we're going to get rid of flexor carpi radialis, palmaris longus, pronator teres, flexor carpi ulnaris. There's FDS, flexor digitorum superficialis left over, layer 2. Hide him out of the way, and we're left with all kinds of funness. So, flexor pollicus longus, flexor digitorum profundus, and then that peeks into the other side, so we'll ignore him for a second. And then pronator quadratus is going to sit down in there, right through there. So, what nerve is this?
Ulnar?
Yay, somebody wins a cookie. What nerve is this?
Yeah, median.
Median? Median. Median nerve goes in through the carpal tunnel, right in through here. It goes through that passageway right in through there. And then we have the ulnar nerve kind of crosses over the top and passes through which bony structure?
The piriformis and the piriform and the hook.
Somebody just tell me piriformis.
You did.
It's a rough day today, man.
That'd be, it's
I thought I heard that too, and I was
abductors.
like, what?
What's the name of the passageway that the ulnar nerve travels through in the hand? Guyon's
Guyon's
canal.
canal.
What bones make up Guyon's canal?
Guyon's canal.
I'm sure it's French and Guillaume or something like that. But I'm in America. I can mispronounce
In
it all.
America.
What is it? It's the what? It's the what?
It's Guyon's canal, G-U-Y-O-N. That's where the ulnar nerve
what
goes.
is
So
ulnar
what
nerve?
bones make up Guyon's canal? Hook of Hamate, as you're reading off an iPad. And what else?
Wait, what? What's
Your ass.
It's the nerve. The ulnar nerve goes in between two bones.
But you said, oh, but what was bones?
That's what we're working on now. Hook of Hamate, and what else?
Pisiform.
Piriformis. Oh wait, no, what?
Pisiform.
Pisiform, thank you.
Wait,
So hook.
no, I'm sorry. No.
Okay, so piriformis. Piriformis. So ulnar nerve goes through Guyon's canal, which is pisiform and hook of Hamate. Let me get piriformis. Somebody's gonna write piriformis on that test for Guyon's canal.
Are you gonna give them like a break?
Give you a break.
No,
Whoever
but
writes that,
for
if
every
they put
person that writes it is
piriformis-
going to take a point off of freaking Vern over here.
I'm probably gonna write on there. Thanks, Fernando. All right, so
No.
what's that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, anatomical snuff box. You want that one next?
Yes, please.
Oh, I know those. Never mind, don't call
So
me.
anatomical snuff box is this happy little region right in here. What's inside the anatomical snuff box? Why do I care? What bone? Scaphoid.
Scaphoid bone.
So if you jam your finger in the anatomical snuff box and it hurts a whole heck of a lot and you've got a mechanism to support that, there's a good chance that you've cracked that little happy guy. Which means we need to get it addressed because it doesn't heal well without some intervention sometimes or long-term immobilization. And what is that mechanism? How do we crack the scaphoid?
Whoosh.
Fall on outstretched hand. Along with so many other things. So, what are the borders of the anatomical snuff box? Which one of these happy structures? I just don't know.
Yeah.
Abductor pollicis longus.
Oh wait, I actually lied to you. My anatomical snuff box is off. It is right in there. It's that spot. Look at me messing you guys up. So, right there, extensor pollicus brevis, abductor pollicus longus, extensor pollicus longus. So extensor pollicus longus and brevis, and then abductor pollicus. Oops, no, right there. Longus.
Is that
What?
Try it again. So abductor pollicus longus, extensor pollicus brevis, Extensor pollicus
You
longus.
said AB or AD?
The skylight process is on there?
AD?
Is that AB or AD
For
ductor?
the
Abductor.
Ab.
AB pulls away from the midline.
Those are the only borders?
Because it's on the outside of the hand, it's pulling away from the midline. Those are the borders.
Because I got an extra one.
Says
You got an
ex-
extra one?
Well, I don't know if it's
I'm
right.
say it's probably not a good idea.
Proximal border, the skylight process is.
Oh, yeah, as far as like, yeah, don't worry about that one. I mean, it's,
Not sure about that one.
because that's the proximal to the stylid process right down in here, so that's kind of like the base of it. So if you're doing this and you come out, that's going to be the base of it to where you're going distal to that to find the snuff box. So
No worries.
I'm not going to know the tendon names. I'm good for that. All right, so we got to come back over here onto this side. Oh, and there's lots of intrinsics in there. How exciting. What are my compartments?
Hypothenar,
Head.
Thenar is thumb. Hypothenar means below the thumb, which is pinky side.
pinky side, so it's pinky side.
Middle part?
So what's in that?
Mid-thenar.
Well, that one. Abductor pollicus brevis.
AB.
Opponens pollicis. And flexor pollicus brevis. Those three.
Horns, pollicus,
So that's the thenar. The thenar's got thumb muscles.
abductor.
Opponens pollicis. Flexor pollicus brevis. Abductor pollicus brevis. Abductor. Where is our adductor? He's in here, he's just hiding.
It's on top of.
Is that dude
and
down
flexor
there?
pollicus.
He's deep, 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 deep. Underneath almost everything else. So that begs the question, if you can just pay attention to hand motions, you should be able to troubleshoot these things. So, flexion extension versus abduction adduction. This, your hand, and your foot is the same way, but it's based off, its motion is based off the midline. So it's not away abduction, adduction from the center of the body like everything else. It's abduction, adduction from the midline of the hand, which means that it's the middle finger, up through the middle ray. So abduct is take away from the midline. So it's going to be the furthest tendon out to have your abductor pollicus longus. Thenar eminence, abductor pollicus brevis is the furthest one out here. Adductor pulling in towards the midline is going to be that deep muscle right there. That's pulling it back in towards that middle line. And that gives us extension and flexion. So that flexor pollicus brevis is going to be in through here, which is going to flex it into the plane of the hand. Your extensors are going to pull it back into the plane of the hand. So extension, flexion is bringing it into here. Extension is bringing it back in line. So abduction, adduction, flexion, extension. Opponents. Opposition. That cool trick that monkeys wish they had. Then they could pull Planet of the Apes and attacks with hammers. Got it? Does make sense? So if we go back and we look at the thenar eminence, the hypothenar eminence, hypothenar compartment, we're going to get the same basic idea. There's abductor digiti minimi. So if you go like this, and you go live long and prosper, that abductor digiti minimi is giving that strength to pull that little pinky finger out and away from the midline. Kick him out of the way. We have flexor digiti minimi, which helps bring that pinky finger up and in perpendicular to the plane of the hand. And then on the other side, we have the opponent's digiti minimi. So, thenar and hypothenar eminences, thenar and hypothenar compartments, they have the same muscles for the most part. One's for pollicis, one's for digiti minimi. Again, easier ways to kind of piece this in your head and remember them. So what does that leave us left with musculature in the hand? These guys in here are your lumbricals, and they're actually coming off of the tendons for FDP and inserting into the bones. So they kind of give you this mobility, to where you can kind of bend your hand in the shape of a funky Z.